We have to remember, and the 100th anniversary, what better occasion. It can sometimes drift past people, the act of silence and things on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. But this year, with it being 100 years, Felixstowe has really made the effort.
You've got the most fascinating graveyard. You have a number of really interesting people buried in the graveyard who've made a contribution to the town. But I think we're very privileged to have a number of Commonwealth war graves and also those who are commemoration on family headstones. And what we've tried to do is to tell their stories because they're rooted in the local area.
Thank the Town Council. There's been some amazing work that they've done across Felixstowe Remembers, and there's some wonderful activities that are happening throughout the town to commemorate this time. I know the Felixstowe Society have worked their socks off to enable to get the wonderful work that's been inside there, so thank you to the Felixstowe Society and their help. Also a huge thank you to the British Legion. Dawn and Steve Kemp and Dave Jones, we've got an event here on Thursday where the schools are coming to remember, as they across the whole of Suffolk, to remember all of those who died in the First World War. Thank you as well to the schools that have been involved in this, the head of Colneys and Kingsfleet, Felixstowe Academy and the International College. All of the children from all of those schools at different times will be coming down to explore and to learn a little bit more as we remember together. And I'd also can't let this moment go by without particularly thanking the parish, the people of the church who've worked so hard, whether that be painting the bottoms of plastic bottles for poppies, whether that be helping to provide cake. I'm going to say that in advance, assuming that it will be there. A huge thank you to people of the parish to bring and pull this all together. So a huge thank you, and I'm now a pleasure to hand over to Councillor Graham Newman.
Thank you much then, Chris. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful afternoon we've got. Welcome to this afternoon's opening of the Old Felixstowe Parish Poppy Trail and exhibition. Many of you will know that the parish has a war memorial with 23 names recorded on that. Some having a direct connection with Old Felixstowe, having lived in the parish, others who are connected through relatives. The graveyard has 14 war graves, although only 3 of those names are represented on both the memorial and in the graveyard. So, as Chris has said, obviously we'd like to thank everyone from the Old Felixstowe parish family who've contributed research or memories of relatives, and all those involved in making the wonderful memorial quilt, which I'm sure you've seen in church just now. I'd like to thank the Felixstowe Society, and in particular Bev Boyce. I think there's Bev is here. Yes, hello Bev. For contributing details of for the exhibition, working with the parish to present these very comprehensive accounts. I'm going to hand back to Reverend Chris now. I think he's going to give a blessing before we actually do it.
Officially open. Let's pray. Loving God, we thank you for your presence with us and all that we do. And Lord, as we remember and as we think of the stories, Lord, we think of all of those people that have given so much. And Lord, as we remember, we pray that you would help us to draw near to you. Amen.
Amen. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to open up the Poppy Trail and exhibition. I'm going to try and do this as effectively as possible. 2, 1.
Hey!
Very much a special year, and the 100th anniversary commemoration of the end of the First World War. And throughout this fortnight from 10 till 4, the church will be open and the Poppy Trail will be open, and there'll be some guided tours, but there are also opportunities for you to come around and to follow the poppies around the cemetery and to discover the different people that were buried here and the war graves that were part of that.